Hi, Steve Gamache here with a Chef Knives to Go quick look product video, and we are looking at the Kohetsu Western handled Aogami Super Santoku 180mm knife. This line of knives Mark brought in to replace the Hiramoto AS series. So they have a core steel of Aogami or Blue Paper Super reactive carbon steel. The heat treat's about 64 Rockwell on these, and this company is known for doing a really high quality heat treat on that core steel. The construction is a stainless cladding, a softer stainless steel cladding over the top of that core steel for a 3-layer sandwich for lower maintenance. And the weight on the knife is about 167 grams or 5.9 ounces. The blade lengths are right around 177 from tip to chin or back end of the knife. The overall length about 11.6 inches. The thickness of the blade, the spine thickness up here above the chin or back part of the blade, is 2.1 millimeters, and it holds most of that till you get down towards a bit of a distal taper, and a nice smooth distal taper all the way down to the tip where it thins out nicely. The blade height is 46.4 millimeter on this particular sample back here, and the handle is a warm look, a nice feel to it, mahogany, and the fit and finish is very good on these blades, including the handle, bolster, choil area back here, spine. Out of the box edge on this was a good solid 6 out of 10 with very sharp edge with a little bit of a tooth or bite to the edge, so really ready to rock and roll right out of the box. Take a little bit closer look at some of the features of the blade. So these have an embossed recessed kanji on them, so they won't wear off until you get the knife ground down a long time, over a period of time where you lose that recessed area if you take enough metal off, but it should last a long time, these kanji on these. The knife has a nice satin finish to the blade, and it's a little hard to tell, but you can see the core steel differentiated there on the blade. So a little hard to tell. It's not a really distinct line like on some knives. And the profile on this knife has a bit of a flat spot towards the heel, and then a gentle curve towards our belly towards the tip. The knife does get pretty thin towards the edge. There's your choil shot. Let's bring it on our cutting board and take a look at it. Just our focus point. So here's what it looks like on the cutting board. It just rolls real nice into that flat spot towards the heel. Again, there's a little bit of a flat spot at the heel, not a lot, but it's not a really long blade, and it flows super nice into that. And I can get fairly high on this knife before I start digging the tip, and I'm not digging the tip until way up here. So it's a kind of a good all-around profile. You've got a bit of a flat spot at the back and a nice gentle curve for rock chopping. So this is pretty much a multiple technique style profile. I don't know, I think I showed you the balance point, but it could have been the previous video. The balance point on this is just about right there, so it's a bit handle heavy from a pinch grip point of view, but a real nice balance point from a racket grip point of view. And as I said, super nice fit and finish. Just a nice nice Santoku with really good quality core steel with an Aogami Super core that should last a long time. So there you have the Kohetsu Western Aogami Super Santoku 180mm knife.